threatening total atomic annihilation.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Just Nukem Gaming. This is Nuke here with another episode of Paradise Lost. So, last episode we made our way even further down into the depths of this, long since abandoned Nazi bunker. And we're in some sort of laboratory that seems to predate the rest of the bunker by quite a few years. And it seems like some very nefarious things were going on down here. It's like they might have been doing some experiments on some possibly pregnant women. And it sounds like our mother may have been one of these. So yeah, let's see if we can maybe kind of figure out. Oh. Yep. Those are definitely for babies. Yeah, let's see if we can figure out what's going on a bit more. Instructions concerning the selection of children in the Quelder Intelligence Program. Children involved in the program must pass a rigorous selection process. As a first step, children with Aryan traits should be identified. They will be passed to real German families, or, once the program is underway, to the colonists. The remaining children should, by the time they are 5 years old at least, be split into 3 groups. Those with above average intelligence, as measured on the DISC, subjected to programming. Those with normal intelligence, prepared for field labor or factory work. Or those in any manner retarded, placed in the T4 program. Note, point C does not apply to autistic children. They are difficult to manage, but score impressively in testing. So yeah, it looks like whatever kind of experiments they were doing, they didn't want to do it on what they considered to be the pureblood children. It's like the others, well, something happened to them. Acting Civilian Commandant, Gesselkoft Shelter. I wish to inform you that Eureka Haas, one of our educators, has grown louder, expressing her discontent with the conditions at our school. She feels that cozy environs, exquisite food, learning through play, frequent physical activity, ample leisure time, and state-of-the-art medical care should not be wasted on Slavic swine. She complains that her own children, Aryans, who could trace their heritage back at least 7 generations, live much more modestly and without such extensive pedagogical aids. Furthermore, their education is frequently interrupted by the need to take shelter from enemy bombing raids. Yeah. I do believe a lot of these women they were taking were Polish, by the sounds of it. I guess this would make, or maybe it wasn't some kind of yard, because it looks like that tree had really just burst through here. But to go to this height, it would have been down here many years.
From the looks of it, the control room should be just beyond the dam.
We got a little bit more we could check out. Nothing in there.
Eva,
Yes?
could you open the door for me like you did before?
Are you sure you want me to do that? Knowing this place, it can be anything good.
Yes, I do.
Okay then.
Well, we want to find out what's going on here. So yeah, we're gonna have to maybe find some ugly truths to figure it out.
They were inseminating women here. It's horrible. I knew coming in here was a bad idea.
Okay, so the women weren't coming in here previously pregnant. Looks like we have a school for the little children. Dear Sir, I wish to call to your attention a matter which I believe is the utmost importance to the program you oversee. Cutting-edge research by Helga Goebbels indicates teaching children to play musical instruments has a very positive effect on their intelligence, particularly their linguistic ability and spatial perception. This research's findings and methodology can be found in Helga Goebbels' fascinating doctoral dissertation, written by the young woman under the tutelage of my husband and soon to be defended. Thus, out of concern for the proper mental development of our young colonists, I ask that the grand piano be included in colony supplies, where such an instrument provides the best way to practice one's skills, thus enter the broader musical world. My husband is a reverent proponent of this idea. I wonder if they got said piano. Yeah, these kids seem to have had some problems. They were teaching them and telling them about some stuff that probably didn't need to know about.
There was a merry-go-round like that near my house. My mom never let me play on it.
If you want, we can come back here later.
No, that's okay.
Well, I mean, that merry-go-round was probably like heavily irradiated, you know, being metal and radiation and all.
It's never easy, is it? You'll have to find a way around.
Kind of a pretty little waterfall on the way.
What is this place? And what?
I grew up here.
Didn't you say that you grew up in a village in the mountains?
I did.
And you thought this was it?
Shimon, this isn't funny. What is going on here?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't think you are who you think you are.
Are you sure this is the place?
It is. Well, at least I think it is. I don't know what to believe anymore.
O mighty Velis, O Miss Pasnik begrudged you a sacrifice. I heard her say it. Told her husband he was a fool to give you meat. Why not old braid if we got to give something, she said. Anyway, she only gives anything so people don't call her cheap. But please, mighty Velis, punish her like she deserves. and will reward me, your faithful servant, always looking after you with health, good fortune, and that ring with the red gleam Miss Palsnick got off that German woman surely does not deserve. Okay, maybe we got a little bit of old god worshipping of some sort here. Let's swing around, then we'll check out the middle.
This place looks really nice.
You don't have to humor me. I wonder what happened to all the people who lived here with me. It looks like they're gone for good.
I'm pretty sure we just grew up in a old abandoned bunker or basement or something. I think he was actually being kind of honest. Build a statue. Like it's no small thing. Don't get me wrong, I built all sorts of crap in my time. When I framed a roof to Summer Villa for the chief of police in Auschwitz, he nearly wet himself with admiration when he saw it. I stayed out of the camp because of that, unlike my predecessor who botched the job. Those forms I made outside the Ghetto for the underground bunkers that housed Major Speedy's partisans, they took a bombing and still didn't bust. What a statue. What am I, some kind of log chopping wood carver? No, I'm a carpenter, damn it. Lucian might know this stuff about gods, but he doesn't know shit about wood. Although I suppose when the gods are involved, it's best not to make a fuss. Oh well, guess I'll hack out that statue for him. So maybe this was built sometime later, after Lucian came in here with his people. Which makes sense, because we did have the photo of our mother with them. Odd.
Here.
This is where we used to gather. My father.
Oh, okay, I see the statue of the guy.
At that altar. They were preparing a ritual for a successful journey.
So they left without you?
It looks like they didn't finish the ceremony. It's missing some offerings. Without them, their journey won't be successful.
So, do you want me to finish the ceremony?
You know what? Yes, I do.
What do we need?
2 things. An animal offering and a sacred item. What should we start with?
Let's start with an animal offering. Where can I find something like that?
We have to get creative.
I could try to catch a rat.
I don't think that will be necessary. I have an idea. Go behind the stage, there's a workshop there.
And we will find a food offering there?
Sort of.
At least I don't have to go back to the food processing plant. It's very, very much appreciated. Great Velos, grant me the gift of motherhood. Let me savor the sight of my own child as he learns to walk and talk, as he grows and support me and my husband in our old age. I tried treating myself with primrose oil, flaxseed oil, and chastwood extracts. An herbalist friend gave me a mixture of lady's mantle, yarrow, rude leaves, yellow millet, lavender, calamus, root, marigold flower, hops, and rose hip. Nothing helped. Years go by, and I fear my womb will soon be barren. I vow if I'm granted offspring, I will raise them to revere and worship you to the end of their days. You are my last hope. Probably tried a little too hard.
So we are not going to finish the ritual after all? I mean, if that's what you want.
Well,
The second door on the right.
What am I looking for?
My hairpin.
What does the harpoon look like?
My father carved it in the shape of a bison. At least that's what he said it was. This is where I last saw it.
Okay, so, yeah, I kept having a couple crashes. Apparently something coming from that direction seems to be breaking the game for some weird reason. Kinda looks like those glasses that one guy was wearing in the picture. He may not necessarily be my father, but he might be Ewas.
Find it.
I guess we'll have to find something else instead.
How about the ring on that drawer?
Yes, that could work. You just have to bless it, but that's not going to be difficult. Now let's look for an animal offering. There's a workshop behind the stage. We'll find it there. I wonder what happened to that hairpin.
Maybe they took it.
No, they knew how important it was to me.
I'm sure it will turn up somewhere.
Anything in here that I see? I dare not risk going that way because that's where I keep crashing at. That way's the exit, so let's try and see. Maybe we missed something back in here. I don't see anything.
There, in that bucket.
Oh,
Are you sure this will work?
Don't worry, it's just about symbolism. It looks like we have everything. We can go back to the altar now.
Why were there so many toys there?
All the children grew up, and because of the radiation, no new ones were born. The youngest was Antek. When he turned 12, he became an adult. They shaved his head and put all the toys in one place for future children.
Who's Antek?
My best friend.
alright. Looks like we got everything we need. So let's see. We could complete this little ritual for her.
Put the offerings in the bowls. Now bless the items, and the ritual will be complete.
How do I do that?
Just say a few words. Something profound. The gods like that.
How about... No matter how dark the night, a new day sun will rise.
Yeah, that works. I think we did it. Their journey should be successful now. Wherever they went. Thank you for doing this for me.
Yeah, I don't think things ended well.
And the people from that recording moved here. Did you recognize any of them? Like Lucian?
That scientist? I don't remember anyone like that. I'm glad that we finished the ritual. Their journey should be safe now. And maybe ours will be too.
Maybe. It's kind of a cool place to grow up, though. We'll do quite a bit of interesting stuff with this little caves down here.
Here.
Something isn't right about this place.
What do you mean?
I just don't remember being here. The tree. It's the same as the one in your mom's drawings. That's Lucian, the man you're looking for. And there's Dominica. They look like they were friends.
He changed.
He definitely got older. Oh, that is one cute baby. Zenas, your photo fits the empty space, but that doesn't make any sense. It would mean that the baby is you?
Oh, looks like our mother escaped here. So now the question is, why did she leave here and Lucien behind?
I can't imagine what you're going through learning that Lucian is your father.
He will never be my father. And I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, just... Yeah, okay.
No.
It must be your father's... Oh, I mean, Lucian's study. Who's he trying to save?
I'll leave this with you. When the time comes, it is the gods who will judge my actions. I will stand before them. I will look them in the eyes. I will not blink, because I know that one cannot have a higher purpose than devoting their whole life to saving their loved ones. Okay. What else do we got here?
My dear friends, now that's not it. Bracia I siostry. Yes, much better. Bracia I siostry. Recently, there have been many events that have left us at a loss for words. Things that lack any rational explanation. Recoveries from illness that seemed impossible. The appearance of farm animals that were thought to be extinct. I have long believed that someone has been watching over us. Still, I was afraid to share my thoughts. That is, until now.
Lucian!
Fate has brought us here, to the land of Veles, the Slavic god of water and the underworld.
Lucian, obiad.
Give me a moment, please. You know I get nervous before these things.
I'm sorry, just hurry up, it's getting cold.
Alright, sounds like Lucien maybe stopped believing in science and might convert something a little higher. Brothers and sisters, we do not know when we shall leave this bunker. We must fend for ourselves, and it warms my heart to see the spirit of Shamara, of Cam. You know what it says. Among us each and every day. Yet events have transpired that are hard to explain rationally. Laurent Pinchnuk found a new tunic when his old one can no longer be patched up. Jobnachoa found a new hoe after her old one broke. And Jederick Pitrico returned to health, though we never knew what afflicted him or how to cure it. The list goes on. I have the feeling that someone is watching over us, and recently he has given us a sign. Fate's tangled path has brought us to the kingdom of Veles, the Slavic god of the waters, of the underworld, yet also of song and poetry. I feel it is he who, behind all these marvels, is giving us signs so that we will believe. Let us erect an altar and statue to worship him, so that we may win his favor and his aid. Another one of those computers all the way down here. It's like he was tinkering with it. Oh, that's the little camera we have. So yeah, he must have invented it. Or that was before he came down here afterwards. Don't really know.
Can we talk about what just happened?
I don't think I want to. Let's just focus on our goal. The control room should be close.
Sure.
You said you live here with other people.
I as far as I remember.
Where did they all go?
They must have left just before he got here.
I don't think you're telling the truth. So, you grew up here, underground. Do you remember the world outside?
Sure I do. Before the bombs hit, I had a normal life on the surface.
Before the bombs hit? Wasn't that like 20 years ago? That doesn't make any sense.
So, yeah, we're starting to get more and more doubt about Ewa. Not quite sure who she might be. Still have a few suspicions, though. Seen that symbol an awful lot.
Is this the right path?
I don't know.
I don't want to be here anymore.
It can't be much further.
It's getting kind of dark here.
I don't know how.
Eva, your name is in the grave. What's going on here?
I don't remember. I don't want to remember.
Remember? That's his name. You're his daughter.
Stop it. I don't want to hear it. You should never have come here.
But you wanted me to help you.
You can't help me. No one can. This place was built on lies and death. There's only pain here. I'm not going to suffer anymore. I'm shutting it down. It's over. You hear me? It's over.
Eva? Eva? If he's your father, then I will say this is, whether you want me to or not.
I'm not sure you're going to be able to if it's what's happening is what I think is happening. Oh, come on, let me in. Find a way eventually. Can't keep me out forever. Okay, elevator. Hopefully it's still functioning. Okay, come on. We're getting some really, really bad drops in the frame rate here. Oh, could I read that any? No. Okay, yeah, I got nothing on that. Okay, well, looks like we're in the control room. Don't see Ewa. Okay. Anything around here? No, not that I see.
I hit the pin, so we'll be together. I made sure of that. But I can't shake the feeling that I'm forgetting something. Stop. The faithful need not be afraid. The faithful are protected. It's cause and effect. Cause and effect. As for the others, we must hope for the best and prepare for the worst. If anything happens, just remember to monitor their heart rates. There's no need for anything drastic. Welcome to our humble home. My heart rejoices to see us all together as sisters and brothers. You were all summoned here to proclaim your allegiance to the gods. That was the agreement, and you have stood by your word. We who have been blessed by the gods will prove the power of our faith to the doubtful.
Let's check the village.
You damn fools! Huh? Zostaw mnie! Zostaw mnie! Kurwa! You haven't the slightest idea! You will feel the wrath of the gods!
Well, looks like they killed all the other people who are coming to up front though. I bet Dominica was able to get in here. It will mess with the computer.
So, this is it for me, huh? Do what you want. I refuse to be part of your twisted little fantasy any longer.
Let's try and see if we can save her.
The unfaithful are no more. They brought the wrath of the gods upon themselves. Do you understand? They are to blame. But we're still together. Everyone who matters is alright. What happened to her?
Maybe she was just left in there to die. Okay, I'm guessing we're going to need to use the elevator, and that's something important down there. Pretty sure I know. Come on, activate. Yeah, I can't seem to interact with much of anything here. That okay, yeah, I missed something. Okay, we got the generator back on some now. Maybe that door's gonna work. Okay, so that kind of explains why that symbol's on the little memory things. Kind of matches that walkway there. Hope that's all closed off. Okay, eugenics lab. Alchemy lab. Okay, what's the last one? Apparently broken lab. AI lab. Oh, looks like there's a way to go down. Let's check out these other two labs first. Then we'll see, figure out what's going on here. Dear Professor, I must report an issue resulting from the AI's rapid consumption of biocomponents. They maintain usability for roughly 4 months, significantly less time than planned. After that, they serve no purpose and, as per protocol, should be subject to sonderbonding. Therein lies the problem. We must dispose of the bodies due to epidemiological concerns. Yet, first of all, there is little room in the cemetery. Secondly, frequent burials could negatively impact colonist morale once the colony begins to function normally. I'd be grateful for any suggested solutions. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this AI computer that they're using, it might just very much be running on, actual people. Okay, we got some spinal cords. Oh, bunch of skulls. It's like we're measuring the sizes of the skulls. A bunch of different little baby heads. Maybe we're trying to figure out a way to possibly judge intelligence, I'm thinking. I need to have another child. It is my hypothesis that if two hosts share DNA, it is easier for them to communicate. They are, for lack of an appropriate word, synchronized, better than two unrelated biocomponents. The increased speed at which similar subjects shared electrical impulses in the past supports this conclusion. This is enough for me to attempt to connect a second host that is related to the one currently connected. Unfortunately, it can't be me. Firstly, because I am too old, and secondly, because there will be no one on the other side to oversee the experiment. The only other option is to create a child of my own. Unfortunately, the likelihood of this happening is low, considering we have been no successful pregnancies in the past 5 years. Perhaps something could be done if I were to use the genome altering medicine the Nazis were experimenting with. So, all the stuff they were using on those women is try and create children, probably for this machine or something, or just experiments on. Yeah, it looks like he used it on his wife so that we could be born. Makes me wonder why we were never attached to the machine, though.
I know I can fix this.
The only thing we can do now is pray.
Stop.
If this is what the gods want for us, then we should accept it.
I said stop. There's something we can do. I just need more time.
Lucian, we have to accept things the way they are. This place you're in, isn't healthy. You have to move on. Why would you even want to bring a child into this world?
Because we need to.
Does that mean he made me?
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I think this was the alchemy lab.
So this is where you spend all of your time.
Dominika?
I came to talk.
Not right now.
I know we haven't seen eye to eye for a very long time, but I wanted to put our differences aside and come here to extend my condolences.
Thank you. But I have to get back to work.
That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. People at the processing plant are worried. No one's seen you since the funeral.
I've been busy. As I said, I need to get back to work.
I understand that's how you operate, but this obsession, it's not healthy.
Wait. The plant isn't overloading the system, is it?
No, everything's working fine. People are calling it a miracle.
Good. Good.
I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child.
Dominika, I don't have time for it.
Time for what? Grieving the death of your daughter?
You don't understand. I can still do something.
She's gone, Lucian. You can't bring her back. There's not going to be a second miracle.
Just you wait and see.
So... he faked her death?
What I'm thinking. Dr. Rudolf Schroeder noted in his findings that the biocomponent's hippocampus suffered the most stress during excessive use of the system. What he failed to notice was that there are numerous ways to counter the stress through non-invasive methods. Precautions such as limiting the number of operations the biocomponent could work on simultaneously, or applying a shift work system for most day-to-day operations, can greatly decrease the stress the biocomponent is subject to. We've already exceeded the longevity of the most durable biocomponents by a factor of 10. This is even more impressive considering we are only operating with a single host. Fortunately, there's no denying there is a substantial deterioration in the biocomponent's memory. Dilutions are also becoming increasingly frequent. For this reason and this reason alone, I've decided to conduct a physical procedure, injecting the biocomponent with a modified version of a drug cocktail the Nazis formulated to create an uber soldier is, I must say, rather worrying since no such experiment had previously been carried out. But the situation is dire. So he injected her with a super soldier serum in an attempt to keep her alive. Because apparently being connected to this AI system just absolutely kind of destroys their minds over time. It is undeniable that the drugs used by the Nazis have beneficial results on the host when, and I cannot stress enough how important this is, used correctly. Any alteration to the formula, however slight, could be fatal. I found the side effects to be particularly useful, especially considering the current situation among the colonists. There may come a point at which we will need to defend ourselves. This gas form, however, is not easy to contain. That is why I deemed it necessary to create a vaccine which I will administer to the believers. There is no reason to risk the well-being of those who decide to trust me. I just need to make sure they take it, that should not be difficult. They will do anything if they think it strengthens their faith in the gods. A medically enhanced ritual wine should do just fine. Okay, so that's how they were able to kind of kill those other people when they were attacking them. Yes, people were able to live. Okay, well, we can't get through that door. So let's try going down. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's crawl deeper into the system. Okay. I have a feeling we're nearing the end here. That's some kind of big tree. Assuming that is a tree. Okay, can I get down or something? Okay, there we go. Apparently I can't step down to slightly lower rocks, but you know what? Never mind. That's bad. That's bad. I've seen a lot of cables running up to this tree. This may be a part of the computer system, not really a tree. It's time. It was fate that brought us to this place, and it's fate that now leads us away. We'll leave tomorrow in search of another place that we can call home. We mistook this place for paradise. We now know that it was never meant to be our paradise, but it could be yours. I know you will come here. If not in a year, then perhaps in 5. Not in 5, then in 10. But you will come here. You cannot avoid it. It may seem cruel. The gods have a plan for us all. You can try to run from your destiny. It'll catch up with you in the end. You will come here, and you will have a chance to make everything right. You know what needs to be done. Syzmon. You don't know that for sure. That could not ever came here. I could just live my life wandering the frozen wasteland above. Okay.
You want me to read something to you?
No, the light is hurting my eyes today. Open the drawer for me, would you? I got upset when you found that. I shouldn't have.
It's okay, Mom.
I hope he forgives me.
Hope who forgives you?
When he sees what a smart, brave young man you turned out to be.
Mom, what are you talking about? Forgive you for what?
Forgive me for taking you away from him.
Mom, I don't understand. Why are you telling me this? Mom, it's not your fault. You did what you had to.
Ah. Think we finally found Ewa.
I bet this isn't how you imagined you'd find me. Everything came back to me when you found that grave. Like a flood. To think I was keeping the truth from myself for all that time. It's amazing what the human mind is capable of.
Eva, you're alive.
I am.
That's good.
At this point, I don't really know, Syzmon. What I do know is that I was really upset when I told you to leave. Now I'm glad you didn't listen.
There are so many things I want to...
I'm tired, Syzmon. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I think I'd like to go.
What do you mean?
I want you to unplug me.
Eva... Why?
Syzmon, I don't even understand what I am anymore.
You're my sister.
I always wanted to have a sibling. I'm glad I can call you brother. Thank you for saying that. You know, I tried to forgive him for leaving me here, but I can't. Do you think that makes me a bad person? Tell me, what kind of father condemns his own daughter to oblivion?
I'm not sure what to say. Lucian lied about your death to save you.
And you think it was justified?
I think he loved you as a father more than anything else. Lucian made me. In a lab. It must have been for a reason.
Maybe it was always about us meeting here? Syzmon, that's really a lot to take in. I don't know what to do with it. How do you imagine my life here will look, huh? You think I'll be able to go outside, see the sunshine? What happens if there's a power outage and I'm all alone? Or if someone comes and tries to take this place and use it? You think I'll be strong enough to defend myself?
You're stronger than you think. Eva, tell me, what will happen to you if I agree?
Well, that depends on what you believe happens when someone dies. What do you think?
You will meet all the people who died before you.
That doesn't sound too bad, does it? I think you're ready
Ready for what?
to make the decision. I want you to know that I'll accept your decision no matter what it is.
I don't think I could get her out of there, and that'd be horrible just to leave her here for no telling how long. Let's respect your
I will
wishes.
do it. Eva?
I'm here. Thank you, Shimon. It's a relief to know my fate is settled. But that leaves us with you. What are you going to do?
I want to leave this place. What do you think?
I think you're making the right choice. There's nothing good to be found here anymore. This place can finally be forgotten. So, what's your final decision, Shimon?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. This is just kind of depressing place, and I don't think you could really live here for very long.
I will go.
Take care out there. I hope you find what you're looking for. Goodbye, brother.
Alright, so that was Paradise Lost. A little bit of a depressing ending there. Feel like his life's probably not going to be very long or much happy left in. This world seems kind of dead. Alright, so I gotta say, overall, not really happy with this game. A lot of performance issues, even turning down all the settings as low as possible. It just didn't quite work for me. It's just a shame, because normally I like this kind of alternate history type of stuff, seeing what people come up with. Yeah, it just didn't click with me. much as, you know, played a few different walking simulators, just really didn't get into this one. Yeah, it's a little disappointing. There's some good looking stuff here, just, yeah, it just doesn't land for me. Now, if you are interested in this game, I would say don't run out there and buy it at full price. You know, I want to say it's normally like $10 or $20. Wait for one of the mini Steam sales or even the Epic Store sales. You can actually pick this up for a couple of dollars if you really want to check it out for yourself. But yeah, it's really not much replay value in this, or yeah, it just doesn't click with me. Alright, so thanks for joining me, guys. I do appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. That helps out the channel a lot. And I'll see you guys next time.